questions.
Opening statement?
Yeah.
This is a debate?
Congratulations.
Michael, thermonuclear war, you're for or against it? No, I thought it was a great effort by our players. To come in on a short week. I knew last Sunday when these guys showed up here early, about an hour and a half early for lifting at 10:15, that what their mindset was, and it's a great group. We talked about it last night a little bit, about how much of a group of warriors these guys are. We've only had 3 kids on our defense start every game this year. We've only had 6 kids on our offense start every game, and it's just next guy in. We had some kids go down in the game tonight, and again it was just next guy in. And these guys don't play. They're fearless competitors, and they're a lot of fun to be around. And I know as a coaching staff, and we talked about it in the locker room. We thank these guys because we've had a blast with this group this year, and they just keep their eye on the prize. They just keep focused, and nothing will knock them down. So.
Go ahead.
I think it was a great effort. Just like Coach Kelly said, we had some guys banged up. It seemed like the whole season, but everybody kept fighting. It was really a short week for us, but it was a short week for those guys too. And I really liked the way we came out and we competed today.
John, can you say that?
I'm just very happy to be a part of this team. We got a great family and a great atmosphere here with the coaches. It all starts with the coaches, and we got a lot of great players in the locker room and great camaraderie, and it's just fun to be a part of the team.
Go ahead, take questions from the group. We have the handheld. Please raise your hand. We'll get those to you. Right down here on the right.
3 straight BCS appearances doesn't happen much across the country in the history of BCS. You give yourself, I know you're always looking forward, do you give yourself any chance to kind of celebrate that as an achievement in its own?
Yeah, I think each team's kind of different, and obviously Michael and John really contributed to that team in 2009, but there's so many new faces on this team that it's kind of hard to look back there. I don't know how many kids we have right now that were here in 09, that are really competing for us, but that's something to be proud of as a group, and I think, when I talked to our guys about it last year on January 11th, it started with a small group of seniors and groups guys that played before that, but they really set the tone in the off season. They set the tone in spring ball, and they set the tone in the summer for what we've accomplished. And it's about these guys sitting over here to my left that they understand what it's about because they played it, and they showed our guys the way. It was a lot of fun to be a part of this group.
Question over in the left.
You said you would wait till after this game to sort of talk about what it would be like to win 3 straight. Has it sunk in now, and how do you feel about it?
No, that part doesn't matter. I don't really think that way about what we've accomplished before. It's more about living in the moment and being with this group, and I'm really, really proud of what this group has accomplished.
Coach, over here, Coach. You got 21 points in the first quarter. That was with 2 turnovers and a punt. So defensively, what an effort by those guys to get that ball back frequently, quickly, whatever you want to call it. They really are an unsung group.
They are, and they've been our guys all year long, and you just marvel at how the effort that they play with, and when we need big plays, they come up with it. This is a true team. It's not one-sided. It's offense, defense, and special teams, and all those guys contributed to it.
Stay down in front.
Michael, I know after the game you're hearing a lot of one more year from the fans on the platform and things. I know you're going to have time to decide about that. But what was it like out there? How does that make you feel when you're so appreciated by all these people here throughout your career?
Oh man, I love the fans. They support me through thick and thin, always. And the most important thing to me is my teammates. And those guys always supporting me. Darren, Jen's always thinking he talk to me and stuff like that. So it's always fun. But just being with my teammates each and every day, I cherish that, and I'm very blessed to be a part of a team like this. And that's one thing I think about, just being with those guys. I don't think about one more year. I just think about the next day.
Chip, you and this team are always so composed. All the season, you get the bat tonight, and then they're up there, everybody's celebrating. What was it like to enjoy that in your own stadium with your fans?
That part was pretty neat, and look out, when we were presented the trophy and presented the roses, and just to see the field filled with our fans, and that was the awesome part, is that we got a chance to win a championship, but we got a chance to experience with our fans, and our fans are awesome.
In the middle.
Yeah, question for Darren. Darren, a couple times in the first quarter, you guys had 4th and 1s, and there was no hesitation at all. You went right at LaMichael, scored untouched, and then Kenyon got one, and then you threw a touchdown.